Welcome to day 69. A day I'm calling a day of discovery. When I discover exactly how many more returns I'm going to need for the aluminum cladding. Upon further inspection, I discovered that I do need some more returns. Like when the aluminum comes across here, I'm going to need a return in here and down here. And I'm going to need a bigger one up here. So today's going to be sort of a mixed bag where I put in returns and cut aluminum. But I'm thinking that the next few videos is going to be the same, where I go to put in aluminum, say, oh shoot, or put in whatever explicitive that you want to put in there. I need another return. So I'm going to rip some of this scrap that I've got here into suitable returns, and I've got some out there on the ground as well, so that I won't have to do ripping. I'll just have to do, cutting sort of thing and just screw them in place. Anyhow, welcome to day 69. Let's see where it goes. I took some measurements and I'm going to be fitting in this piece that I have here cut over from yesterday. It's not going to fit the full wrap, but it's going to do most of it. I'm going to be coming from that corner there, running to that corner there, go down and wrap underneath. So it's going to be about 55.5 inches plus the 2 tabs, because I want to wrap up there and wrap out here, because although the aluminum will be coming to this point here, I still want to come out a little bit further, because that's where the foam light is going to lay down on top. So I just want to cover that up there. And I'm going to be wanting a tab to come up underneath here and a bend right there. So it's going to be a little bit of a tangly bend, but it's a small piece that I should be able to take care of. So I'm marking this 58 inches. And then cut it to length. Actually, might as well just mark in. Well, I got 1.25 inches marked in here already. Actually, that's more like 1.5 inches. 1.25 inches. I'll mark that already. I'll mark it. So that's where the bend is going to be for the tab up on this side, that you may or may not be able to see. All depending. Okay. I'll get my knife and cut it. That vapor barrier is pretty tough. I'm marking the back side here because this is going to be where the bend is happening to go down along the knee wall, right along there. It's going to be bending. This piece will be bending upwards. I gotta do that on the other side. What do we now? I'm trying to get the 1 inch pin going back up on the wall piece. Needs a little massaging with my hands here. Okay, not too bad. And this is going to be the bend in the opposite direction. So this piece here will end up going down over the knee wall. And here's some manual manipulation. Just using a couple of blocks of wood to bend these tabs in. Line it up with the line and just like that. Not super difficult with the shorter tabs. Now this one here is a little bit trickier because it's longer and I don't have a straight edge. So I got most of it, and I'll just manipulate the rest by hand. Okay, so cross my fingers. Hopefully this will fit. I think that's a pretty good fit. I think that's a pretty good fit. I'll show you now. Got the tab bent out there. Tabs bent up here. This will go up under the cladding for here that I took off. Okay, so now let's just pop that other piece of cladding into place and see what the entire thing looks like. Okay, pop this on here. That looks pretty cool. It took me about 20 minutes to do this little trim in there because I had to cut tape and cut it and peel it and all that sort of stuff. Next, I'm going to be cutting this big piece right along right here from the roll of aluminum right there. Excellent. Well, that's it for day 69. I managed to cut the second piece, but I was having difficulty with the template. I was putting the template on as per my measurements, and it was giving me more of a gap up here. Like the template, I'd line it up with that edge and it would land somewhere around right there. So I tried to put on my thinking cap a couple different ways, but it wasn't registering. I just couldn't quite figure out what was going on because all the measurements added up before. So it should just add up now, but it's not. So I'm just going to call it a day and think about it and try to figure out, okay, what's going on, because we don't have a lot of this stuff to waste. So I got to make my cut right. It's not like I can start my cut up here because all the square edge is taken from this corner down here. So everything has to be taken off of this edge in order to get the corner. I can't start up there. But that's it for day 69. Was hoping to get this piece, the last piece, cut and sort of templated up there. Never happened. But so be it. Maybe in day 70. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.